everyone, welcome to this game. Now this is going to be a new series I'm going to start. Won't be too often, but I'm going to be making little videos on games that I really enjoyed playing. And rather than just whatever's my favourite at the moment, I'll go back through historically what are my favourite games. And I'll go back and give them a go and show you and explain why I like them and give you a bit of a preview as to what the game's a bit like. So if you were interested, you could also get the game or try it out if you want to. So, let's get going. I'm going to be playing the campaign in arcade mode. I'm going to play the very first level, and I'll stick the difficulty on Ultra Nightmare, because why not? YOLO, right? Now this is arcade. Now this is basically the same game, except they've taken out the story a bit and added in multipliers and score. So you get points for killing enemies and more points for killing them in interesting ways. And this is quite a nice way to play the game once you've already completed it. And it's very, very difficult. And this kind of gives you the introduction to it. So you've got a multiplier which you have to try and increase by killing things and try not to take damage, because otherwise that knocks your multiplier down. You get medals for stylish kills if you kill people with big explosions, or if you kill them with a glory kill, which is like a melee finisher. That will give you extra medals, and there's lots of other different medals for different things, and they stack up as well. There's also mines, which are little kind of bombs that are in an area, and when you shoot that, it explodes, kills things. And there's also a little relic, a little glowing blob inside, which you can just see on the bottom left, where it says grab the relic. Relics are quite nice for just increasing your score, so you have to try and grab it as quickly as possible, otherwise it gives you it gives you fewer points. You get extra lives if you kill Doomguy, except I'm not sure if that works in this one because it's Ultra Nightmare. I don't think there's any respawns or anything like that. And items are always picked up, so even if you're full on ammo, you'll still pick up the ammo, which is a bit weird. But let's get going. Just gonna go to audio. And hopefully that's not going to be too loud.
1, go.
I'll just drop that a little bit more. I'm not really wanting it to be too overpowering. So, I'm now playing the game as of a completion status, which means I have lots of advantages over a base player. Every gun I'm going to get it with all its upgrades, because I've upgraded all the guns. And these runes are like little personal upgrades. They give you little perks, and I can customize these to whichever ones I want. So I'm going to pick the ones that I really want. So glory kills are really quite a nice thing, because you get lots of ammo and lots of things like that, where if I glory kill someone they drop armor, which is obviously going to be quite useful if I really need some armor. So let's get some stuff up. I don't need the ammo. So there's armor. Let's drop that volume a bit more. So the thing you can do before dropping into an area is pick off people, and if I can actually get anyone, get a couple of headshots and kill a few of these little walkers. And if I get rid of a few of those, then that just simplifies the game when I drop down. Now, what I'm going to find is that I cannot take any damage. If I take damage, it will almost completely empty my health. So I've got to keep moving like a crazy person. Let's get my glory kills going. Get that relic. Cool. I think that's everything. No, there's one there. Not there. Ooh. Yeah, lost quite a bit of health there. But back up a reasonable amount now. Now, you might notice this game's a bit hectic. It's a little bit more hectic now because I'm playing it on the hardest difficulty, and it normally isn't this kind of crazy. But it's a game that kind of rewards craziness. So you get extra points for kind of multi-killing, and you get extra points for doing melee kills. Now, part of the game now is that this is a blue active only, so it sends you down here on a little wander. And down here, there's a guy that has a little pass. And this story is now kind of irrelevant, and it doesn't have any like narration, but it would normally say, oh, you need to find someone with a blue pass. Have a look around, see what you can find, and then it sends you on a little tour. So I'm going to use a couple of the other things I've got now. So my shotgun has a couple of little boost kind of things, which is ooh, that was really stupid. Quick.
Metal progress.
So it's gone slow motion because I've used up. I went into like the almost death mode. So in the relics thing, I had this thing where you get one chance to survive a death blow and recover health. This resets on death, and then my upgrade gives me an extra thing. So I have two kind of chances at almost dying, and that whilst I'm in that death state, I have to kill something as quickly as I can. But yeah, as you can see, it's pretty hectic. This isn't really like a fair example of what the game will truly be like, but this is the game mode I would play it in now. And it's quite a nice thing to do once you finish the game, because you can actually play through it and not have to just sit through all the story again. You can... Oh dear, that was silly. Oh, I'm low health. So it's usually a lot less hectic than this. And there's a little bit less kind of craziness. But it is very crazy anyway. This is just maybe a bit less crazy than it normally is. Bit more armor. Bit more armor. Let's get going. So these are little things that you would potentially usually find. A little Doom guys, that's what they're called. And they're just little like collectibles, which is something the game features quite a lot. There's little collectibles that you can go around, and when you go to the map, you'll see little icons if you've missed one. And if you find the snap map, which is like a thing you can install, you can find in the game that pre-reveals the map. Because I've seen all the blue bits so far, and all the grey bits I haven't seen. So I've been around all the maps so far, apart from maybe like back of that bit at the beginning. But the blue bits are places you've explored, so you want to eventually explore the whole map and find the bits you haven't explored. And then you can find all your relics and all the collectible bits, because that's kind of what you want to do, is get a lot of completion. And it's quite satisfying when you get a lot of all these special kind of parts. What? I'm calling bullshit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that shouldn't have happened. There you go. Yay, 30,000 rather than 150,000 points. Well, that seems unfair. I suppose the game has its flaws. It's a Bethesda game after all. Some more ammo. Almost full on health. He says before getting hit. Bronze rating. So you get like a medal for getting different scores. Get the score bonus there. So I've now run out of normal ammo. So I have guy up here apparently. Ooh! That was falling off the map then. Going. There's some armor down there, so look at those guys. Right, almost done. A couple more. Cool. And that's done. But that's kind of pointless. And yeah, there we go. So that was the first level of Doom on Ultra Nightmare, which is much more difficult when you're playing it through without all my perks and bonuses that you gather throughout the game. So if I played this in Ultra Nightmare but wasn't arcade with all my gathered bonuses, then I really wouldn't have done that well at all. But yeah, so that was Doom. Got lots of bonuses. Didn't get gold this time, although I have gold last time. And it was actually surprisingly not too bad. You've just got to pay attention, make sure you're not being lazy and just wandering around. But yeah, so that's Doom. I really, really love it. The story's alright. It's more about the action and the crazy selection of guns. I'll just, as a teaser, go to the last level and I'll reveal to you a little bit about all the special guns you're going to be gathering, because the guns are part of the fun, is that you get some that are just ridiculous, and that's what makes the game really good. So I'll just have a wander. Now this will have the story, but the guns you get, for example, you start off with a pistol, you get a shotgun, which is the one I was playing with earlier, you get this plasma rifle, which is like a little rapid firing blob thing, you get an assault rifle, which is really good because it's quite accurate. You might be able to just see the crosshair in the middle. It's quite accurate, and you can do sniping with that, like single shot sniping. It also has some little like rocket attachments. Rocket launcher. Super shotgun, which is a throwback to the old Doom, where you've got a shotgun that's just like a double barrel, so it just kills things in a spectacular style. Gauss cannon, which is just a big thing that destroys most enemies usually, and it has a normal fire, and they all have little like alternate fires, so you can play in different styles. There's also the chain gun, which is normally just a rapid firing thing, but then with upgrades you can turn it into like crazy turrets, which is always interesting. And then back to pistol. The only other two things I haven't mentioned was chainsaw, which you can chainsaw people with, and that's always an interesting thing. And the other gun that I'll finish on in a second is called the BFG. It's very famous from Doom, and I'll just show you a quick example of what these do. So they're all very, very powerful. And the last gun is this, which is the BFG. Oh dear, I'm just going into race mode. Oh, that ripped these apart. This is like constant glory kills. I accidentally picked up the rage. Which is fine. Just wasn't what I was expecting to do. Wait for that to run out. Okay, DFG is an interesting one. It works better when you've got lots of enemies and you can kill it off There's lots of enemies. I'll just go see if I can get one of there. It basically floats through a whole horde of enemies and just flattens them all. That's a really bad example of it. But yeah, so that's a quick demo of all the different guns in the game. It's all a bit crazy, but it's worth it. It's very much worth it. The hectic gameplay is not that difficult. It looks very intimidating, but you pick it up. It gradually kind of shows you how to do things. So yeah, that's Doom. Go get it and try it if you haven't already. It's great. It's highly enjoyable. It really rewards chaos and is really satisfying to play and destroy everything. So yeah, go play Doom. It's great. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.